Then me wait a whole hour.
It started with the penis part.
Y'all ain't ready for this one. They ain't ready. DME and Branzo.
Oops, I'm
For what?
What up, though? It's your boy DME, boys. Let's get into this. King of the dot, chalked out, Empire. All right, this is the UK battle. We're SHOX the Rebel versus Sensa. We all remember that the disaster versus Sensa battle, right? I remember. I might be the only one. Whatever, guys. We know. But I like this battle, man. I like this battle a lot. SHOX, okay, first of all, Sensa, yeah, it's been a while since he battled. I don't know how long it's been. I haven't seen him in a long time. SHOX, he's one of them. SHOX more bar heavy. Sensa is more personal. He's got good flow. He's personal. He uses personals. He attacks the opponent. SHOX is more like a bar heavy type dude. Although in this battle he had some like little. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. So the first round, guys. I thought Sensa started, and he had a whole rape angle. Apparently, one of SHOX people's. I don't know the story. I don't know the whole story. Apparently, he found out to be a rapist or something. He was coming to these battles, and he had a whole angle around that. It was pretty fire. He had chalked out her body, like as if she died inside. Like that was crazy. That was a fire bar right there. It was this was a crazy first round by Sensa. I really liked it, man. I don't know much of the story, but you can guess, you kind of understand it. I don't know how solid it is, but it definitely seemed like it was hitting it with the crowd. So that was pretty fire, man. So SHOX first, he started off because he had a slight stumble at the beginning. I thought he started off pretty light. Then he started cooking. He had a little Fresh Prince intro bar that was kind of cool. I just don't think this was enough, man. I don't think this was enough. Sensa was really firing shots that first round. He was firing shots. I mean, it wasn't just the personals, just the way Sensa flows, man. I like it. I've been a fan of Sensa's from back in the day, So I gave that first round. I think it's clear. I think Sensa got that first round clear. All right. I don't know. I don't know if people are giving SHOX that or not, but second round, bro. All right. Sensa had, he's got good form performance. He brings up the rape again. He talks about him battling disaster. And he has, I thought this round was really good. I just don't think it was as good as his first. So SHOX goes, man. I think this was the best round for SHOX right here. He had a Post Malone bar, and what would you know? What kind of bars? Kind of like what's your life like? You got some kind of like what's your life like bars here. This was a much better round for SHOX in my opinion. I brought King of the Dot to me because I couldn't get into their country. That was fire. I thought this was a great. I don't think this is debatable at all. I think SHOX gets the second round. I think it's clear. Sensa got the first, SHOX got the second. I don't know. If y'all seen this battle, y'all let me know how y'all called it so far. I have a 1-1 going into that third. The great 1-1 going into the third that we all love. Sensa goes. He has Sensa's fire, bro. He had a thing NWA reunion. He needed a chin check first. Like who would think that? Who would have thought that? That's fire. I might be one of the rare people who caught that. You're wrong. Tupac claiming it was Biggie. It's the immaculate cover because the younger you is fading in the city. Don DeMarco. Come on, man. This is Sensa, by the way. When Biggie said don't get high off your own supply, he didn't mean use other people's instead. He was talking about the 10 crack commandments. Oh my God. Sensa, bro, you're killing it right now. You're killing it. All personals. Still didn't think slap. He told him, because I guess he said, if someone brings up stuff, I think SHOX said, somebody brings, I'm gonna slap him, right? So Sensa's like, well, I've had 3 rounds of all personals. I don't think this is gonna slap happen yet. I don't think a slap's gonna happen again. That was fire. Sensa was going off. He was going off on SHOX style. The kind of complicated wordplay, kind of thing I'm not that big into, and he said that it's basically ruining UK battle rap because, it's targeting, you know, a specific fan base that the majority of people that they don't understand. You know, it's too complicated for us simpletons. You know what I mean? So I thought that was another fire angle and kind of a semi good point there. I mean, that's an issue. That's become an issue. I think that's definitely become an issue, right? So, you know, SHOX goes, man. You know, he was all right too. This wasn't as good as his second for sure. I thought it was still, I don't know, man. I don't know if it was better than his first. A lot of wordplay, a lot of good, like you know, he had some personals too. And it was more personals about his life compared to this is how my life is, and this is, you know, like, what's your life? What's your life like? You know, he had a lot of that. I just don't think his third round was enough, man. I thought Sensa's third round was fire. I'm giving this battle 2-1 to Sensa, right? You know, I always remember when Disaster says that when he was battling him, he's like, Sensa. That was always a sticking point with me in that battle for some reason, but Disaster's hilarious. But I give it 2-1 to Sensa, man. Good return, right? I know it's been. I'm not 100 on this, but I know it's been a minute since he's battled. You know, I know he hasn't battled in a while, man. Maybe it's been a few years, maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe he battled a week ago at some pub, and I don't know about. You know, that's possible too. But I thought, you know, I feel like it's been a few years since Sensa hasn't been in the mix. So, SHOX, man. You know, you called Sensa out. I think you lost his battle, bro. I think you lost his battle, man. Let me know if y'all into UK battle rap. I might be tripping. I don't watch a lot of UK battle rap, but I watched some. I watched my fair share. But I wouldn't say I'm an expert in it, or by any means. But, you know, from the outside looking in, watching this battle, I got Sensa winning this battle, bro. I got Sensa winning this battle 2-1. So, you know, let me know what y'all think about that, and that's what's up. So until next time, boys, peace.